everybody, welcome back to my channel. It still feels weird with these blonde bits in my hair, but yeah, we've just come to Asda. So today is a bit of a mixed video again. So yesterday I did film what I eat in a day whilst I'm trying to lose weight, so I'll add those clips in now. Right, lunch I'm gonna have a one of these superseded flatbreads there from Aldi. Calorie wise each they are 121. I've got that, and I've got, I know, a little bit of raw onion in it. Dave's gonna thank me for that when I give him a big smooch, isn't it? But yeah, I've got some raw onion in it, some of this crispy leaf salad, that's only like 35p a bag out of Aldi. And I've also put one of these omega-3 fish cakes in there. They are only, well, it says per two, so they're 100 calories each, or 100 calories and half. Is that how you say it? But right, 100 calories. So for this sandwich, I never count veg in calorie counting. I never have when I've lost weight and stuff. But for the flatbread, it's 121, 100 for that. So I'll say 220 lunch. And my breakfast were only really 2 eggs that I'd count out of that. I wouldn't count the tomatoes and the mushrooms. So that was like 160. And this is 220. I have got a pint of juice as well, so I've just realised I've not drank much at all today. Now I know it might seem I'm not having many calories at the minute, but tea tonight is going to be, I'm going to leave a little bit of the fat on the pork, so I'll get some calories out of that, and I will be having my highlight hot chocolate when kids are in bed and we're all chilled. So I have got little treats, but I really need to cut back and, you know, do this. I'm keeping this onion here. Still some onion choppings about, I've not cleaned it all away, I won't lie. Right guys, I've made a bit of a mess because I've made the southern fried chicken with the kids. You know, where you chop the chicken breast, you dip it in the flour, in the egg, in the southern fried chicken breadcrumbs, and then pop it in the oven. So we've done that and I've missed that bit. But I'm just going to put Dave's dinner out, but this is what the Peking pork has turned out like. Now I have burnt the bottom of it and I should have fried it off in a frying pan and then put it into this. And I have eaten a little bit, but it's all homemade. There's no gravy, no nothing. Like, I've made the sauce and everything myself. I've tweaked it a little bit to go to our taste, like putting chilli powder and stuff in it. But if you want the recipe for that, and it is really tasty, check out Mummy Cooks Homemade, and she's got the recipe on there. I don't want to show you because I've obviously taken it from hers, but she does loads of like homemade food, and this is really tasty, and you can tweak it to what it is that you like. But it's defo worth doing. I've got bread, I've got everybody where. Right, I'm going to put Dave's out now. I'm doing his with Mexican rice and a few chips and this Peking. I've actually Peking pork because I have no beef. Right everyone, this is mine. So I'm having it with cauliflower rice. I must turn it off. Cauliflower rice, mixed veg, and then I've got the Peking pork. Everything in there is quite healthy. I cut most of the fat off of the pork. I did leave a little bit on there, but not loads. It's all right. Dave's just helping himself for seconds. He really liked it, so yeah, that's really good. But it's got veg in it. The only bad things is that I use a tiny bit of oil to get the pork frying, and a little bit of sugar, but it doesn't really come to much. So calorie wise, I don't even know what to count it as. It's not loads, is it? And I think that would probably be Slimming World friendly. There'd be a couple of things with sugar and a little bit of oil or what have you, but it wouldn't be too bad, that. So hopefully you've just watched that. I know it's not very long and stuff, but that stew, the Peking pork that I made was really nice, and Dave absolutely loved it. And I wasn't sure. I thought, oh, he's not gonna like it, because when you make stuff proper from scratch without using gravy and that, but it turned out great. So thank you very much, Mummy Cooks Homemade, for your recipe. So I have my little boy Shane with me today. He's been awake since yesterday, and I know it seems really cruel, but I'm really trying to keep him awake for as long as possible today, because he's starting his new school this week, and we want him to hopefully be in a better sleep pattern. It's been an eventful night. I found a dead bird under my bed last night. One of the cats must have brought it in and put it under there, and I only moved the bed because Ewok went under there to be sick. Hang on, darling, you all right? Yeah, we're going to get out in a second. I was really stressed out last night. It was, that was quite upsetting to find a dead bird. And it just wasn't nice. It really wasn't nice. And now I feel like, what else might be in the house? So not only do I feel like I've got to rip my house apart looking for dead animals, I've got to, you know, sort all school stuff out. They're going back tomorrow, and everybody else. But this video, so I'm going to have an Asda shop, probably a bit of Matalan in there, getting the last bits for back to school, and I've got to go birthday shopping tonight, so I'm going to be probably wearing my own shopping bags under my eyes by the end of this video. But I hope you stick on and I hope you enjoy it. Stick around and watch it. Cheers, see you in a bit. Right guys, I'm out of Asda. It's so funny, the staff in there, they always know me when I go in, and she's like, oh look at her, she's here with all food for all tribe of kids. And she met Shane and everything, didn't she today? Wasn't she nice on the till in Asda? Right, I'm going home. I don't know whether I'm going to include my mega food shop haul in this video or have it as a separate video. It depends how long it goes on for, because like I say, I'm really busy today, and I thought it'll just make it more entertaining for me if I bring you along with me. So you might see this added on here, or it's going to be a separate video. And if it is, hello, this is an Asda mega food shop video. But it was expensive, more than I planned to spend, and I didn't even buy like chocolate and sweets and stuff like that, apart from Caitlin's cake and cupcakes. Trolley full, and he's eating his meal deal outside of me, aren't you? Because he has to have a meal deal wherever we go, don't you? If we're going to the supermarket, then Shane has to have his meal deal. Right, we're on our way home anyway, and I'll check in with you in a little bit. Right everyone, sod it, I'm home. I'm going to try and fly through it and get it all into this video. It's quite a big Asda food shop haul though, so if you want to skip it then go ahead. But yeah, I spent quite a bit, but I'll tell you that at the end, and my meal ideas. Right, off I go. Right, meat wise, this is what I've picked up, although I do feel like there's something missing, but I don't know if there is or not. But if there is, I'll tell you in a minute. Right, this is supposed to be quick and I'm rambling. Got a pack of chicken breast to make chicken casserole. I'm going to use a mix that I've never used before out of my cherries box that I picked up to make chicken casserole again. Homemade Yorkshire puddings and either homemade chips, roasties, or I did get some little potatoes like Asda, so I'll probably do that with chicken casserole. I've got a big pack of turkey. I've noticed prices have shot up. Right, mince had gone up to £5 something for the bigger pack. I wasn't going to pay it, so I paid £2.39 I think for this. It's only 500 grams, but I'm going to bulk it out with lentils to make a chilli. Not everybody eats chilli, so I can get away with it. I can just bulk it out with veg and lentils and a bit of beef, and it's mainly going to be for me and Dave, and probably Jacob and Ryan, and Daniel might, but not really any other ones eat that, so I've just got a little pack. Right, this is for everybody. It's a massive pack of hello. Right, I've just thrown him out flat. I've got a massive pack of chicken. Again, you can see the prices have gone up. That would have been £8 odd in Aldi, and I've gone and paid £10.79 in Asda. But Shane really wanted to go to Asda, so because I wanted to go where he was happy to go. That's where I've gone. So I've ended up paying more for some stuff. But the chicken breasts are absolutely huge. These will get sliced, some of them maybe into 3, and wrapped in this bacon, and they'll be oven cooked, and I'm going to serve that with a pasta bake I think this week, because some of them will have the plain pasta and other ones will want the flavoured pasta. I have got a huge, well it's not huge, but it's a decent size of pork. Now this were a bit cheaper in Asda compared to, it is a roll back line. What did I buy then? I'll show you in a minute, Millie. £7.96 that was, and that will serve everybody tonight. I'm going to put that on for tonight, or shall I do it tomorrow? I'm not sure. Maybe something a bit more easy tonight with me being so busy, but got that anyway. And then I've got these to try, never had them, turkey sausages and caramelised onion sausages. And you can see with these ones that I thought, oh, they sound nice. You can see that for 2 grilled, they're 145 calories. Oh, I didn't get tin foil or baking paper out. Right, we're going to One Bargains anyway. So yeah, we're gonna go shortly. We're going out, Caitlin. But yeah, so they're not too bad. So if you had like 2 of them with like an egg with, you know, mushrooms and stuff, then that's not too bad. So that's my meat. Right, frozen wise, this is what I've got for the freezer. So I've got some lollies. I'm missing a box of lollies actually. I'm missing the bubblegum lollies. I don't know where they are. Did get bubblegum lollies, and I've got sprinkle lollies, choc ices, feast because Shane asked me for them, but he would want it because they're my favourite and I can't have them. But yeah, we've got feast. Shane asked for steak and gravy pasties for his tea one night, piri piri chicken, barbecue chicken, and a spaghetti bolognese on the counted calories thing, because you can have these like, you know, for my dinners and stuff like that through the day if I can't be bothered, and I don't fancy a sandwich. I want like a hot dinner. It's already all made for you, and calorie wise, well, you can see they're not too bad, are they, in calories? And I love like spaghetti bolognese when they're like that. You know, I might have that before I go out because I've not even had my breakfast yet. But yeah, I've got them. Well, I had some strawberries and a coffee. I've got some sweet corn, some garden peas. I've got 3 lots of these, which were only 80 odd p, I think, for 4 chicken burgers. So I've bought 3 lots. So they can be as a substitute if you don't want like the main meal. I've got that as an option as well. Fish fingers, because our Josh loves his fish fingers. Chicken nuggets for the ones that might not want. I have to always buy, so for me, it's like when I buy meat, you might think, oh, that's not enough to go around you all, but that's because I'm already thinking about a substitute, which I have to do because otherwise I just wouldn't eat. It's not a case in our house of, well, you just go without. I've got to try and make sure they're all fed, and that is the way I like it. I like to make sure that they've all like eaten. I did buy a big bag of green beans because Daniel really loves green beans, and I do with my diet and stuff, and I'm going to cover them in my Nando's sauce. But that's my frozen stuff. Right guys, this is my fridge stuff. There's some back to school like pack up bits. They don't all have packed lunches, otherwise I'd have bought like more. Obviously I've still got Millie and Josh at home through the week. Joshua starts school though this week, so yeah, I'm going to be quite emotional. In fact, I need to get him some school shoes, but I'll take him for them when the rest of them are back at school. So anyway, unless I see something metal, I'm waffling again. Right, I got 2 lots of these cheapo mousses because they're only 50p, so other ones that are a quid, they're 50p. No brainer for me, I got them. Cheese strings are on offer for £1.37, so I bought the twisted ones. I've got some tuna and sweet corn, which calorie wise isn't too bad. In like on top of a jacket potato or in a wrap or what have you. I've got that. I picked up a quiche Lorraine, mainly for Jodie really, because I know she really likes it. I think Ryan does as well, but it's something that she could have like for breakfast, for lunch. Obviously Jodie's at college 3 days a week, but she's also at home as well, so I've got that for her, and it's another option if she doesn't want what I've made for tea. Probably should have bought more than one, but I'll no doubt be going food shopping again before it week's out. So I didn't buy like loads of sandwich stuff either. In fact, I've got some missing, I think. I've got, oh no, I did get roast turkey, butter roast turkey, pastrami for boys, a big pack of ham, and wafer thin cooked chicken there, which cats will no doubt want. I got some chorizo. I only bought 1 block of cheese. It were on offer for £2. I just got that one. I've got I've got a Milky Bar mix up and a Rolo. I meant to pick up another one, but I got distracted with pepperonis, you know. Now everybody can't have one. Somebody's going to have a cheapo one. Oh well, I love you kids. I've got real butter, and I just got Asda because although they had some on offer, that were £2 and rest were like £3.50, so I just got that one. Chicken and bacon pasta, Daniel really likes that, and I only bought 15 eggs because I've got some in the fridge still. I've got coleslaw, fruits to put in freezer for packed lunches. I got a Greek style yogurt for me diet. Now I did pick up the full fat, and I did that on purpose because I'd rather have the full fat one than the low fat, because if I'm going to have this, I want to enjoy it, and I'll just count the calories rather than buy and I just don't think they're that much good for you because they're full of sugar in that anyway. And I know when I had gestational diabetes, when I were having Millie and stuff, they told me to eat stuff like that, and I'm high risk of getting, I need my blood test again actually for that. So I'm going to stick with full fat, but just only have a right little bit, but at least I'll enjoy it. So I've got that. I've got 2 lots of mini fridge raiders for packed lunches, but the better last till packed lunches. I can see kids raiding fridge. Fire sticks, Dave loves fire sticks, but Shane asked for those. Little pepperonis, and I've got 2 dunkers. Now I asked Shane which ones of these he wanted. He's already had his dinner, he had it in minibus, he had a sandwich, didn't he? But he wanted the tuna and he wanted the prawns, so I've picked those up for Shane there, 2 for £3. I didn't show you milk either. I did get 2 6-pinters and a green 4-pinter somewhere. And I'll quickly show you these because I'm going to go see if kids want one. They're just little mini sausage rolls from the bakery that were £1.50, I think. Right, fruit and veg. By no means this is going to last a week, but it'll give us a good start. These will probably last 2 weeks. Like, got red onions. I just went for the bag because they're only 65p. You get loads, so I've gone for them. 65p for brown onions. I go through loads of brown onions when we're cooking. I put them in everything. I just think there's not really a nicer smell than when you smell the onions cooking. Is that just me? But anyway, I've got 2 of them. Salad tomatoes there, obviously for salad. And I did get these potatoes. I'm going to do these with the chicken casserole when I make that. I've got a garlic. I like from making my own roasters and stuff, I'll use that. And I might put a bit of ginger in my chili con carne that I'm going to make, just to see if it makes a difference. Never really used ginger that much in cooking, but I'm going to give it a go. And there's been another couple of recipes that I've seen where you've needed ginger, and when I seen it today I just thought I'd pick it up because although it says best before that, I think it'll last a little bit longer, so we'll give it a go anyway. I've got a head of lettuce there, baking potatoes. I've got 2 of these watermelon fans because kids really like those. Courgettes to put in my chicken casserole. Bananas, I've only bought 1 bunch. I'll end up going and shopping again. We've got weeks out to get a few top up bits. I've got main meal stuff, I think, but I don't have much else. And I didn't take a list. I know you're all going to scream at me, aren't you? We tell you to take a list, you daft cow. I was going to write one last night. Me and Dave ended up watching this film. It were one with Will Ferrell and Matt Wahlberg. It won the funny one, the what's it called, that film with Matt Wahlberg and Will Ferrell that we watched where he marries his wife? Daddy's Home. It won Daddy's Home. Oh, we should watch that Daddy's Home too. All right, like that, especially this time of year. But no, it wasn't that. It were another one called The Other Guys or something like that. It was still funny. It were a bit silly, but we sat and watched that, and that was just before we found that bleeding dead bird. Anyway, I've got a big bag of cooking peppers there. 2 cucumbers, and I bought myself some pineapple fingers if I'm going to eat my own fingers off later. I thought, well, I can eat these pineapple ones instead. Did I show you my carrots? Got 2 bags of carrots. Right, that's my fruit and veg. Right, and this is everything else. Oh, he's not his friend anymore. He must have told him off. Right, this is everything else that I've bought. So I've only started off like with 3 loaves of bread for this week. I've got a wholemeal one because Shane really enjoys that for toast. So if I can get a bit of breakfast down him before he goes to school, then I'm going to try that. He also asked me for the waffles. So I've got them as well. I've got a normal slice of bread, and I've got the Bergen bread because this is really good, like carb wise. It's a high protein bread, and it's got like other things in it like omega-3 and stuff. So I've got that one as well. I've got 2 lots of wraps. Daniel loves these wraps. I've got a white one, and then I've got the wheat and white. So I've got those to start, give us a good start for dinners and stuff. Right, tomato sauce, I did have loads until Millie got hold of it last night. So I've got an absolute massive bottle of tomato sauce. Cereal, we've got really like unhealthy ones, but it's just what they wanted, and I know they'll eat. So we've got Crave. It's got vitamins and iron in it. I've got the Oreo one. Now, I wouldn't usually buy this. It's £3, but it's Caitlin's birthday, and I know she liked that. So for a little treat breakfast before school, we've got the Oreo one. Shane asked me for Nesquik, so we got that. I told you I'm trying to lose weight, but even if I'm not, I still absolutely love this Nando sauce. It was nearly £4. It's better when it's on offer, like, but I know that I loved it. I love it, and I want it on my dinners and stuff. So I've got that one. I got the garlic one. My pasta bake, I just get this one, the tomato and herb. But they don't really like ones with bacon and stuff in it. This is just lovely, so I've got that one. Dijon mustard, I ran out. I used the last of it yesterday when I made the Peking pork. So I've picked up another one. The last ages, don't they? I mean, they do say like chuck them away after 4 weeks, but I never do. Just keep your fridge, it'll be right. So yeah, I use this for making chicken and leek and stuff like that. It'll just go in cupboard for now because I'm not making that this week, but I've picked one up anyway in case I forget next time. Shane asked me for some hot dogs. That's always good to have some as a substitute if you don't want what I'm making. It can be really hard to feed sometimes. Nutella were £2, so I picked up one of those. Chili beans when I make that chili con carne. I did get Dave, and I don't know what calories are like on it. It's not too bad, it's only 33. Some caramelised onion chutney for sandwiches and stuff, or even with his roast pork when I make that, I'll give him like a dollop of that outside as well. Some oregano, that's when I do the chili. 2 tins of just the cheap tuna chunks, they're dolphin friendly and stuff. So I got them. Shane goes through a lot of that. 2 lots of roysters and discos. I haven't bought, you've probably noticed I've not bought like any biscuits really or anything like that because we are going to Home Bargains, and I know I'll end up buying it in there as well, and I just don't want to buy it twice. I've got spaghetti, 4 of these packets for the cat litter tray. We always run out of them, so I've bought 4 of them. I got Shane his milk, so this is great because you don't have to keep it in the fridge as well, so I can put that away and just get 1 out a day, and then tell kids that it's for Shane because they all love it. It is actually really gorgeous, so I don't know if you've ever tried it. It's really nice. But I've got 6 of those. I've got pull-ups and baby wipes, and then the only other thing to show you is Caitlin's birthday cake. So instead of getting a chocolate one, and the Aldi ones are great, they're only £3 odd. She's absolutely Barbie obsessed at the minute. And I thought I'm gonna treat her to a Barbie one. It weighs £10, which is a lot more money. It's a lot smaller cake, but she's at school for a birthday, and I just thought, why not? And to be honest, the chocolate one I might have been tempted, but I'm not really that bothered. It's one that'll keep me on my diet. I got are these as well, so she can have a little tea party after school. We've got 18 confetti cupcakes there, and they were £5. Right, they do have a sale on the clothes in Asda, but I had Shane with me and I didn't want him stood round ages, but I did see this for Millie right quick, and it's a troll's outfit. So it's the gorgeous leggings with what's she called, that troll? Poppy, is it? Poppy troll rainbow, and it just says happy on it, and it was reduced from £10 to £6, so I just picked that up for little Millie. Right, I'm a lot more sweaty than when I started this video, but my haul is done now. Dinners wise, we've got roast pork, we've got chicken wrapped in bacon, we've got chilli. Yeah, I'll get you some. What other things I got? I've got the turkey. I'm going to do spicy turkey. And then I've got the sausages as well. I suppose there isn't enough meals really for the entire week. But, oh, chicken casserole. There's about 5, is there? I will probably get towards the end of the week a little bit more food shopping, but I'm going to really try and not spend too much. This shop cost, drum roll, that's my drums, do you like them? £190, I know. £190 for all that, I know. So we can't spend as much in Matalan now. Dave, I rang him, well, I texted him and I told him, and he's like, oh, but it just costs, the prices I've noticed have gone up. I don't think I've bought excessively, and I've obviously got a couple of extra treats. So Caitlin's obviously cost 15 quid with a cake and cupcakes, and I got Millie an outfit for £6. Shane did get a meal deal, which is missing from me, which was £3. Chicken and bacon sandwich, his beefy crisp and his Pepsi. And yeah, that's it. It just all adds. Right, for my lunch today, let's start that again, I ate that word. Right, for my dinner today, I'm going to have chopped tomatoes, chopped onion, chopped cucumber, a big dollop of Nando sauce, just some of that chicken meat stuff, you know, for sandwiches, and a flatbread that I got out of Aldi the other day. So that's going to be my dinner. I think it's around about 200 calories. I've got a cup of tea as well. I'm going to quickly wolf this down, and I'm going to go take the kids out. But yeah, raw onion again. I wouldn't come near me in Madeline. They've got nice wellies there, look. All these winter boots. You what? Oh yeah, no, they win last time. Right, I'm home from Matalan now and from Home Bargains. They had a little bit of Christmas stuff in, so I couldn't help but take a little bit of footage for you. They didn't have all what I think they'll get in. It said it came out yesterday, but it'll obviously start to come in probably throughout the week. So by end of week, I might have a little skeg again, just so I can take you a little video like. But in Matalan, I did get some new school shoes for Shane. Or something on that one, something dripped on it. But yeah, they were £14. No, were they? 13. No, they were £13. So I've got these for Shane for starting school. Caitlin got these little cute Chelsea boots for £14, so I picked her those. Just a little t-shirt for Josh that were like £2. Jodie got some black bootcut jeans for college, and they are £12.50 for those. And I also got her some skinny jean sort of ones. I think these were a lot more money though, these, I'm sure they were. These were £18, so yeah, told you. But they're like a skinny black jegging, so she can't complain now, she's got no pants. But that's what I've picked up out of Matalan. The only thing that I did get was some little earrings for Millie, not for Millie, for Caitlin, you know, little stick-on ones. They were £3.50, but they were half price, so what's that? £1.75. £1.75. And then out was mixed in with all my Asda stuff because I hadn't had a chance to put it away. So some of it's put away, but I did get, so I don't have my dustpan and brush anymore because they scooped that dead bird up in it last night and then I just told them to bin it. So I've got a sweeping brush. They didn't have the little ones with, you know what I mean, where it's got the shovel and the brush, you don't have to bend down. So I've had to get one of them and a dustpan and brush. But Christmas wise, I did pick up 4 of these. I know I really want to put lots of pink into my Christmas tree this year, so when I seen these little lollipops, I thought I'm grabbing them because last year I didn't and they all went. So even though I've kind of done bank account in a bit today, I've still got these. I had to do, so I've got them anyway. I did get to light in the morning when the kids go back to school. Okay, darling, just hold on. I did get a warm apple and cinnamon candle. The rest of the stuff I got out of Home Bargains, it's just stuff like baking paper, tin foil, washing stuff. I didn't really get anything exciting. Caitlin got some sweets for a friend. Yeah, I'll just give Josh some. Here you go, have some Roysters. Did you not have any Roysters? No. Oh. And I did get one of these to clean my blinds that was like 89 pence. Alright, hang on. Oh, these are those little... Oh no, they were £5 half price, they were £2.50. I read that completely wrong, didn't I? I don't know how I got that so wrong, but these are a little clip-on earrings that she got as part of a little birthday. So look, a little rainbow red lover and a little rainbow unicorn. Really cute. And look, the clip-on ones. Right, everyone, I forgot to show you that bag of rice there that I got out of Asda. I missed that off me all. I don't know how I missed it. Right, I've got some tomato puree there, and what I'm doing is I'm going to make like a marinade sort of thing for that turkey, but I'm literally just painting it and sticking it in the oven. I'm really rushed at this point because I've got to get out again and it's about 5 o'clock. So I've got oregano, I've got tomato puree. I don't have any proper measurements for this. I just kind of just do it as I feel, but I forgot to add lemon to it, but it was still really nice. I did then put soy sauce in, kind of showing that soy sauce for quite some time. But yeah, I put some soy sauce in there again, you know, just putting whatever in, bit of garlic, I put plenty of that in. I did put some water in it as well, and it is really lovely. I mean, turkey is something that's quite hard to cook in it because it can dry out really quick, but what I did was I just mixed it all together. There's some pepper there as well. Mixed it all together, added a bit of water to it, and that chilli powder is amazing. That chilli powder has lasted me ages, but it is really spicy. So if you're not that thing for spice, don't buy that one. I think you can buy it in like milder forms. You all need a right little bit, and it just spices up really strong. But we really love it, me and Dave, because well, we like spicy food. So anyway, I'm mixing it, then I get my little brush, and then I paint my turkey. Right, so I've just flavoured 4 up with garlic, oregano. I did put salt on them, yeah, a bit of salt, pepper, and then the other 4 have got like the spicy rub on them. It should hopefully be quite nice. I would usually make these folded over with a kebab stick, but I forgot them, didn't I? So I'll just have to have them like this. I'm going to stick some foil over because we all know turkey can dry out quite a lot, and get them out in about half an hour. They were really nice, and I had mine with a jacket potato and a blob of salad cream. Right, I'm at Crown Point. I've just wolfed down that dinner. You're there, right? Yeah, I'm looking over there. I wolfed down that dinner. I keep forgetting that I've had the teeth taken out at back, so you know, I hope my stomach's got some. But yeah, I'm going to run into Home Bargains at Zia. They've probably got a bit of Christmas stuff out. If they've got all exciting in there, I'll take a little bit of footage for you if I can. And I'm going to go up to Smith's and see what I can get for Caitlin in there. I'm going to look at Home Bargains first. It's chocker here. I'm so glad to just turn the engine off. I'm sweating and that got sweat on. Right. So yeah, I'm going to run in anyway and we'll see what they've got. Hopefully I can get what I need for I need to go to Card Factory, Superdrug to hopefully try to get some good shampoo for me bleachy hair. Smith's, Asda to get water bottles for him for back to school. I hope yours are all right if they've gone back to school already. I feel like people are still looking at me even though I'm in my own bleeding vehicle. Well, I'm absolutely buggered now. Oh God, I have trailed round these shops round here. Card Factory, look how sweaty I am. Card Factory, bloody shut at 6, didn't it? And I was still, well, no, I got you. Did I get it? No, we're after 6. I was still making tea at 6. I thought it were open till 8, but it's not. Now I might have to drive through the city centre just to be able to get home because I'm not sure if we're doing bloody road works. Which city centre at night ain't where I want to be. Asda's just shut. Oh, waiting in queue ages to pay. And then they just said, it's 8 o'clock, everybody get out. But we're already at till, so it bloody well served me. I had to go, but we not turn his till back on. They were right mad because somebody had lagged it or something. You know, somebody that works there had got near 8 o'clock and they just suddenly disappeared. You see, when I worked here, you had to be on the shop floor till a certain time and then you had like 15 minutes of checking, make sure everybody were out and stuff. And oh, I'm waffling on now, aren't I? Because I'm just so bloody knackered. I have been out and about. Today has probably been one of the most expensive days we've had in a long time, but I knew it would come in. I knew I needed to get some back to school stuff because I've hardly bothered, have I? When I say I've hardly bothered, I obviously bought the high school kids a lot of new stuff, although I will have to get Ryan a few things before he goes back this week. But I obviously bought them a lot of new stuff with them, like just moving over to a new high school and stuff. Primary wise, they can pass stuff down. And then for Shane, he does need some uniform, but I've rang them today to sort it out, but they haven't rang me back, so I don't even know if I'm just sending him in his shorts and t-shirt. Managed to keep him awake till I set off to come here as well, which is really good. So hopefully he'll sleep most at night, as long as the rest of them aren't too loud. If the older ones are loud and it gets to like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock and they wake him up, then he'll be up all night. So I'm really hoping, because he were awake for 23 and a half hours without a sleep, and he did right well. So I'm hoping that we just may have got him into a bit of, look how bleeding sweaty am I. White wind is bleeding down to dry my face. Steam coming off me, steaming up my windows. Look at me, like I've had a wash. I haven't, I've just been running around these shops. Anyway, I rang Dave up while I was there and got him to put Caitlin on, and I you know, did a little video scan of like the video scan, you know, a video chat thing where they can see you, and I showed Caitlin all Barbie stuff and she was just like, yeah, get me that, yeah, I love that, love the horses. Anyway, the horses, it said Barbie horses £40, and I thought, right, well, if I get her that and that, then that's like a, you know, a good few things. Went to till 65 quid for a Barbie and an horse. I says, no. I says, that's not what it said over there. And I went over and then I found, well, I were a bit like, shall I just get it? Because it's what she said she liked. But I feel like she only said it because I were on phone, rambling on, aren't I? In the end, I bought her, or me and Dave bought her, should I say, a little Barbie speedboat and the Barbie wedding set. And hopefully, bloody hell, look at all them birds. Can you even see all them birds? There's bloody loads of them. Wow. Cats would have a field day, wouldn't they? Oh, but yeah, that's just where I've been. And I've been looking for Jacob but we know clothes and pants for him for school. Couldn't bleeding find any, could I? None in 10 to 11, none in 9 to 10. Right, I'm gonna drive home. I'm gonna drink the rest of my water actually. Drive home and sort all this out. I think Dave will have got him to bed. I'll have 2 more minutes actually. I'll finish my water first. What am I going to tell you? So I've managed to stay on my diet so far. I am looking forward to having them pineapple fingers. That's it, pineapple fingers when I get home. God, of all things you can look forward to having, but it's just something I could have. I could even have a spoon of like Greek yogurt with it, but I won't. I'll just have the pineapple fingers. You really, you know, you're tuning into YouTube and watching somebody talk about eating pineapple fingers. But I'm genuinely looking forward to eating them and having a big cup of tea when I get in and just sitting down. But my house hasn't been touched all day. It honestly is so bad. So tomorrow's plan is I'm going to get kids around to school. I've got to go get a couple more little bits for Caitlin. And yeah, that'll be practically it tomorrow. So I'll probably do another video and bore you with some more. Oh God, I just need 5 minutes. I'm doing well though. So diet wise, I didn't really have breakfast, which is naughty. It's naughty not to have breakfast, but I didn't have fuck all in, did I? I could have had an egg, but I just couldn't be bothered with an egg this morning. So I just had some strawberries and a coffee. Went to Asda, came back, showed you what I had for dinner, didn't I, with that flatbread, a bit of chicken, bit of salad. I didn't eat all that onion, by the way. I bet I'm going to get some comments like, bloody hell, why have you chopped an entire onion? Well, when you're on a diet, you'll have whatever you bleeding can, won't you, to try and fill yourself. Could have picked something else than a bloody stinky onion, though. It's still on my breath now, and I've brushed my teeth about 5 times. Anyway, so that's what I had for my dinner. Then I had, well, I showed you my tea, didn't I? But I did also have a little bit of Shane's prawn salad thing. Prawn pasta salad. I only really ate the prawns and a bit of salad off of it, odd little tiny bit of pasta, because he wasted it and I didn't want to waste it all, but a lot of it still just did get wasted. The cold still irritates like my wisdom teeth and stuff like that. So anyway, calorie wise, then what have I had for my tea tonight? I'd say 100 for a jacket potato, which I don't even think it'd be that. Me turkey, all that rub I put on them, there's no calories in that, it's just tomato paste in it and seasonings, bit of soy sauce. I'd probably say about 350 for that dinner, and call it another 150 for a bit of salad I ate, bit of prawn things, so that's 500, and it were only 200 for my dinner, so that's about 700. I don't count salad when I'm counting calories either, and don't count milk, so it is probably a little bit more than 700 calories. And I will be having my pineapple, and I might have a hot chocolate, you know, the highlights ones, everyone like 40 calories. Are you wearing an airplane? I really am just talking crap now. I need to get home. I just don't want to drive home because I can't even be bothered. If I give it a bit longer, they might all be in bed. I doubt it, like, oh, I've got to be up for the school run. All that time off and no school runs, and now we've got to be back to some sort of routine, haven't we? I'll try and stick to this diet as well. How am I going to do it? Right, you better spare me on because I need all bloody sparing on that you can give me. Right, I'm going to get home, stop rambling. Let's hope I don't have to drive through city centre. But we'll see. Right guys, I'm home and I did have to go through the city centre. Right, that was fine. I've drove through the city centre loads of times on the loop system. It's fine. Until they'd closed off the bit of motorway that I would, not motorway, but the road that the main road that I'd gone on was shut for road works. So I ended up in the dark on roads I don't know. I don't drive that way. The places that I don't know where I am. And anyway, I was like, do I go this way? Do I go that way? And I just follow the person in front and then hope that they'll lead me somewhere that I recognise. But he went and turned off and went into a shop or something, didn't he? So there were nobody in front of me, there were people behind me, and then I went and took the wrong turn, and I only realised how wrong it was when I seen the arrows on the floor were pointing towards me and not that way, and I realised that I'm driving in the wrong direction on this side of the road. I thought the police were going to come, I thought we were going to get arrested, I thought they were going to breathalyse me and it just show up a load of onions on the reading system because of what I ate earlier. I mean, can you fail a breathalyzer for eating too many red onions? I don't know. I mean, it is quite potent, so... But anyway, I've got home. I managed to find which way I were going. Luckily, on them roads, so it were an arterial road. It were a really busy road, 3-lane road, right? But luckily there were lights and all the cars were where the lights were, so I managed to do a 3-point turn, and I was like scatter really quick. So I don't know whether I'm going to get any points for that on my licence or not a clue. I don't even care at this minute in time. I ain't even drove minibus but like onto the thing properly. I just left it in straight. I just can't be bothered now. That has just done me in. I just can't believe I did that. I've never done anything like that, and I've been driving years and I've never done that. But oh well, it happened. Everything turned out all right. And it was just a mistake. But when you don't know roads, when there's cones everywhere, you don't know where you're going, and it's dark, yeah, making excuses out of, but I'm not going that way again. What I should have done was come out the back of Crown Point when barrier were down, instead of just driving, because in my head I just thought I'll just go at loop system, at least like, you know, but I should have just come out the back and gone on the other roads that I know. So I feel like an absolute wally now, but I'm back. I'm going to have a cup of tea, just put uniform on it, wash, and then that'll dry. It's 9 o'clock. Shane woke up, the kids woke him up. I told you they would, didn't I? But yeah, but he's half asleep still. You know, he's only had 2 hours or 3 hours. No, 2.5 hours. And obviously he's been awake since last night, since 7 o'clock last night. So hopefully he'll go back to bed and he'll sleep for a bit. Well, most at night, hopefully. I've got presents to wrap, banners and balloons to do now. So I'm going to leave this video here, and yeah, I'll catch up with you again soon. But I hope you've enjoyed it, and stay cool, guys. Bye, guys.